Kons podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you?
Thank you for the round of applause. Thank you for the round of applause. Yeah. Y'all know what it is. It's episode 160. You feel me? Episode 160. We here at 160 episodes in. I think I'm at like 300, I think, or something like that. 200. One of them total videos on my channel. Something like that. It was $199 or $299 when I last. Some shit, but you know what I mean? Yeah, we there though. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 160. As y'all see on the screen, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. That's what we're going to be going over. As y'all see written on the screen right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How y'all doing? You know what I mean? New year. You know what I'm saying? New year, 2025. What is this? Day 2. It's already been nut as fuck. You feel me? Shit has already been going haywire. I just seen some shit in the news. I didn't even choose to cover it, but because I was actually running out of shit. I didn't want to be sitting up here talking about the shit for 2-3 hours. You feel me? It's just a bunch of shit going on. But, you know, just a little honorary mention. You know what I'm saying? I seen some shit going on in Baltimore. You know what I mean? I guess it was a mass shooting there. Man, you feel me? Some shit happened in Queens, you know what I'm saying? A mass shooting there. Lord have mercy. This is only day 2 in 2025. We have already had a headline that says mass shooting. We have already had a headline that says terrorism. Lord, this is only day 2, 2025. So, you know what I mean? I hope all y'all doing good, though. Besides, you know what I mean? Outside of the tragic atrocities that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I hope all y'all doing good outside of that. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot of bullshit going on, negative shit that'll get you down. You know what I'm saying? If you focus too much in on it, you know what I mean? I hope all y'all is maintaining well mentals through it all. You know what I'm saying? Because this is wild. It's on this day 2. You know what I mean? All this wild shit is going on. It's giving you you feel me? Making you feel like 2025 ain't gonna be shit, but it's gonna be something. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're gonna be going over today's episode. We're gonna be talking about Coi Leray and Trippie Red back to the child the first time after rekindling neighbor relations. Also gonna touch on Kanye West. I didn't know he was a gamer. We're gonna talk about what he said his favorite game was of all, and we're gonna touch on he said he was making a game, but it never was released, which led us to Snoop Dogg was in the top 2% of players on these 3 certain games that we're gonna touch on. Elliot Wilson was hating big time on Camron and Mace and all other podcasters and, you know what I'm saying, all other YouTubers that cover news and journalism type shit, but we ain't really go to school for journalism. He was hating on everybody like us. So, and yeah, we're gonna touch on that. And then Norovirus. Gonna touch on that. Hopefully they ain't trying to send us in another fucking pandemic. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be going over today. First and foremost, let's touch on this Norovirus. You feel me? I know I said that last. We're gonna touch on that first. Norovirus. You know what I'm saying? So, Norovirus. They said this shit called Norovirus is creeping up on us. They said it's like 90 cases somewhere last month. It was like 300 cases from these 2 father companies of cruise lines. Princess Cruise Lines, which I think Carnival is owned by. I think Carnival is under Princess Cruise Lines and Holland America Crew. You know what I'm saying? I never heard of them, but whatever cruise lines is under them 2 Holland America line. Whatever cruise lines, you know what I'm saying? You could do your research, Google, whatever cruise lines is under them. You feel me? I think Carnival is under Princess if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with Carnival. To my knowledge, I think Princess is the father company to Carnival. I don't know who's under Holland America line. Could be Caribbean, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you might want to check that out if you've been on a cruise recently and what cruise line you went on, because they said 300 cases has also came back from cruise line. What else they said? So 90 cases. Yeah, it was 90 cases. And they said hand sanitizer ain't gonna work. You gotta wash your hands. A lot of people is going around, you know what I'm saying? We all got the hand sanitizer on deck. We sending our kids to school with the little shits in their backpack and all that shit. They everywhere at gas stations now. Every time you go in somewhere, little boom, get your hands. You know what I mean? Wash your hands real quick, sanitize them down for the one time. There, people got them in their cars. All that shit since 2020, you know what I mean? But they said that shit ain't gonna work with this norovirus. You gotta really wash your hands with soap and water, you know what I'm saying, for the 20, 30 seconds like they were saying in the pandemic in 2020. You know what I mean? They said Sandy ain't gonna do it. They said it's double the case in the last week that they seen in 3 years. 3 years, they seen double the cases of this norovirus shit that they seen in the last 3 years. Some of the symptoms of this shit, it's like having a stomach flu, they said. They said it includes shit like throwing up. You know what I'm saying? They said it's gastrointestinal problems. You feel me? I imagine from, if I know right what that's saying, that's like problems in your stomach, you know? Yeah, stomach aches and shit like that. It'll cause vomiting and a fever. You know what I'm saying? Those are the symptoms. So a lot of people have had it. A lot of people have said they have had these symptoms. You know what I mean? It's around the time of the year. Everybody getting sick. You know what I'm saying? And this is some new shit that's on the rise. You feel me? This is the most cases they seen, they said, in the last 3 years that they done seen in the last week or so since December, since the end of December. So I hope they ain't trying to push this shit, and I hope it don't become some major like we did in 2020. I don't want to go through that shit again. You know what I'm saying? It was all cool, fun, and dandy. It's over with. We done got past that shit. Hopefully they, as the government, they're not trying to revert us back to a whole nother fucking pandemic. I feel like if they do that, then a lot of people is going to start to open up their minds and start to really look at the government funny. If we get into another motherfucking pandemic, exactly 5 years later? Hell nah. We just got used to our shit opening back up not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's instantly what my mind went though when I seen this norovirus shit and how they was talking about it, you know what I mean? The government does things, you know what I'm saying? They put certain shit on the news, headlines and shit like that. That's gonna catch your eye and you're gonna be like, oh, fuck. You know, first thing you see, norovirus, everybody. First thing they think of, pandemic. Damn, we finna go into another one. You know what I'm saying? But they do that shit on purpose though, so I hope that ain't they aim. I hope it's something else going on. I hope it ain't finna be no whole other ass motherfucking pandemic, man. You feel me? But, you know, knowing the government, they don't give a fuck. They'll push that shit on us like they did in 2020. But, you know, allegedly. But yeah, norovirus on the rise. It's like a stomach flu, they said. You know what I mean? Symptoms, throwing up, you know what I'm saying? Stomach aches and shit like that. Fever, you know, real bad fever. So if y'all had any of these symptoms, know anybody got any of these symptoms, stay the fuck away from them. They also said, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a lot of shit due to, this came out before New Year. So they were saying that that's a way that it could spread New Year's when everybody be outside and shit like that. So they were saying, you know what I'm saying, if somebody's sick or you know if somebody's sick or having stomach issues like that, just tell them to stay home and you stay away from around them. Like I said, they said hand sanitizer is not gonna work. Here go a news article about it. Check it out.
Head into the winter months, health officials say cases of the flu, RSV, COVID, and norovirus are all on the rise right now. The flu is the biggest concern now, though. The agency reports a 12% jump in positive flu tests in the last 2 weeks. More than 12,000 Americans are hospitalized with the flu. Norovirus is another issue with dozens of outbreaks across the country, and RSV and COVID cases are rising in all parts of the U.S.
If you start developing any respiratory symptoms, you need to get tested.
The CDC is now predicting respiratory virus hospitalizations could be as high as last year, despite a slow start to the cold and flu season.
Get it? It's no fun. If you've already gotten it, then you know exactly what I mean. A day or two of vomiting and diarrhea, courtesy of the highly contagious norovirus.
It's a very small germ that's passed person to person typically.
Dr. James Campbell is an infectious disease pediatrician at the University of Maryland Children's Hospital. He tells me all ages can get norovirus from someone else on food and on surfaces.
The red is this year's so far.
That's the data from the CDC through early December, alongside outbreaks in years past. So why are we seeing more of it now?
We don't know why certain viruses like the cold months. There's probably multiple reasons for it, but it has this funny title, funny other name that people call it, which is winter vomiting illness. So it tends to come mostly in the winter.
We don't know where those numbers will go next, but we do know lots more folks are getting together, with New Year's and the office and the classroom reopening in the days ahead. There are no licensed vaccines for norovirus, so what's within your control?
The number one thing is hand washing. One thing to know about this virus is that what we've been using throughout the pandemic, and people are using a lot more now, are alcohol-based hand hygiene, does not work that well for norovirus.
As you saying, I sent out some news articles telling you all about it, told you the symptoms and all that shit. Shit is breaking news. Shit just broke out. You feel me? Hope they don't send us another motherfucking pandemic, man. Another news, Coi Leray and Trippie Redd. So Coi Leray and Trippie Redd, they was in the mix of a little relationship back in the day, a few years ago. They had broken up. He had made a song. From what I heard just on TikTok when I was looking shit up, he had put this song together and said something about when, she was cool when she was with him. Now that she left, she's an idiot, in his feelings about them breaking up the first time, you know what I'm saying? But apparently they got back together back in August. They got back together, and now Coi Leray is pregnant. So they expecting their first child in 2025. As far as I think like yesterday, she put this out. They go a little clip on it. Check it out.
Heat Access Music News. Rap sensation Coi Leray has taken to social media to share the joyful news that she is expecting her first child with fellow rapper Trippie Redd. The announcement caption, "I'm a rockstar mommy, be ready for 2025, has been met with an outpouring of love and congratulations. Known for her hit tracks and unique style, Leray is now embarking on an exciting new chapter in her life. Congratulations, Coi Leray."
So yeah, that's Coi Leray and Trippie Redd. Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying, having their first child. Shout out to them to rekindling that fire, you know what I'm saying, that once went out between them. Shout out to them building it back together back in August, and now they expected a child. So it's a beautiful thing, I guess, if they into each other like that, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Shout out to them. I don't listen to Trippie Redd myself. I couldn't tell you 3 seconds of no song that man has produced. It's just not my genre of music, you know what I mean? Nor do I listen to Coi Leray. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them though. You know what I mean? Kanye West. So Kanye West had put this on Instagram that he was playing, you feel me? He was playing TLU. If y'all don't know what TLU is, it's an acronym for The Last of Us. He was playing Last of Us Part 2. Now, Last of Us is definitely a dope game. I'm not really into zombie shit. I don't really play zombie games, nor do I play zombies on fucking Call of Duty. I just don't like it. It's just not fun to me. I don't know. I'm just not into shooting a bunch of motherfucking of the dead coming at me, you know what I'm saying, with ghoulish looks and drooling and shit on their faces in the game, and then I'm shooting about 100 motherfuckers and they just dropping, and you just constantly spraying that hella motherfucking zombies. It's whack to me. It's boring. I don't fuck with them type of games. I don't like it. But The Last of Us is a dope game, I must say. It's not all about just hordes of zombies coming at you with some storyline into it. You gotta really survive. You are literally the last of y'all, you know what I'm saying, coming across shit, kind of like how the Will Smith fucking movie was, you know what I mean? I Am Legend. Yeah, it's kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? Overgreen shit and overgrown and shit like that. You surviving, then in this case of zombies, here and there, you go in buildings and shit, you know what I mean? Zombies be in there and shit like that, different kind of zombies. So yeah, the shit is dope. I didn't know Kanye was a gamer. He put that shit out on his Instagram and said that this is the best game ever in the world, ever made. You know what I'm saying? He playing the shit on survival plus mode. Now, if I know anything about gaming like I know about gaming, survival plus, you feel me, is something that comes usually after you beat a game already. You beat the story mode, then you go back into it with a harder challenge. You know what I'm saying? So survival plus mode is like a harder challenge than the regular mode. You know what I'm saying? So shit might be less health. You might die faster. You might have to find certain shit more so than what you did in the normal game type shit. Zombies will creep up on you. You might not get a warning about it type shit. You feel me? Batman, the Arkham series also had this mode. So does Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man also has a plus mode after story mode. So does Prototype. If you remember Prototype back in the day, had a story plus mode. Yeah, so he said it was the dopest game in the world. The shit got him on the same board all day, he said. Check this shit out.
Why is Kanye on Pluto, and why is this the most coherent he has spoken in like 2 years? This is so cool.
Yeah, so as you seen, you know what I mean? He put the shit out on Instagram, said he was on that shit all day, had him stuck on the same board because he's so hooked into that shit. But I feel it. The game really gets you into that shit. It is a dope ass game. If you ain't played it, I think it's a PlayStation exclusive. So if you ain't played it and you got a PlayStation, I recommend you play that. And since we recommended games on PlayStation, Ghost of Tsushima, I recommend you play that too if you ain't played that. If you ain't played that, 2025, yeah, go and fucking play that. I should do an episode on games you should have fucking played by now.
Yo, if you like this content and you like this constant content that's been being put out by yours truly, man, go hit that like button, hit subscribe and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Comment too and share this shit on your social platforms and all that type of shit. You feel me? Yeah, do that shit right now. Back to the video.
And it's 2025.
I think I'm gonna work on that. But yeah, also I found out that this nigga was making a game. He was creating a game, contacted Nintendo, had an idea. You know, we all know Kanye is full of ideas. His head can't stop coming up with ideas. So does Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? As far as businesses that man invests in. Soulja Boy puts money in several investments. You feel me? Kanye is along the same type of that craziness in that type of realm type thing. You know, he constantly has ideas. So we had an idea about a game. He came up with a game and he wanted the game to be, it says that he wanted it to be, you took over, you was his mama being flying up to heaven. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I read. You was gonna be his mom's as she was flying up to heaven, you know? I don't know if he got any further than that. I seen some clip about some shit about, it looked like it was like GTA style. He was running, he went, changed the suit and shit, changed his clothes. I don't know what that was. You feel me? If it's able to download, I'll put it up and you'll be seeing it right now as I'm talking about it. You feel me? If I couldn't download it, then you won't be seeing it. You feel me? Go look at TikTok. But yeah, I never knew nothing that Kanye was a gamer. I never knew that shit at all. But I think it's dope. Which led me to the next topic. Snoop Dogg. So Snoop Dogg has been, Xbox said that he was top 2% of the players of time spent on Madden 24, 25, and the EA college football that dropped 25. This nigga is in the top 2% of the most time spent on that motherfucker. It says a total of 1,300 hours spent in a year. In total, in 2024, 1,300 plus hours was spent on these games by Snoop Dogg in 2024. They said it averages out to about, I think, 4 hours a day over a course, I think 57 straight days. Some shit. I don't know how they did the math. It seems like something that's just for Snoop. I don't know. Yeah. But the top 2%, that's what they said. Check this shit out.
Bitch, if I have to, you know why. Am I still streaming?
EA Sports, y'all motherfucking server is down. Get that shit back up, we trying to play. There's a bunch of motherfuckers at home that's locked and loaded right now. Fix this shit. Bill Gates, Microsoft, whoever the fuck. All these motherfucking bullshit ass vaccines y'all trying to give us. Fix the motherfucking video game, nigga. Xbox One or Microsoft or whoever the fuck. Y'all fucking server is fucking whack, man. Y'all gonna make me switch to PlayStation if y'all don't have to get this shit fixed. It's that difficult to play somebody online. What the fuck is you doing, Bill Gates? Fix your shit,
That's what
man.
you're saying. Snoop Dogg was posting that shit on his Instagram, talking the shit about it, flexing with it. You feel me? I'm saying, seeing the top 2% of the most time spent on Madden and all that. Now, if you know myself, I don't really fuck with Madden. I'm not really a Madden type guy. I don't really play Madden. I'm not into the, you know what I'm saying? If I'm playing that shit, I'm playing that shit strictly off the strength of I want to play with my Niners type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I want to use Brock Purdy and throw balls to IU and Debo and shit like that. You feel me? And have running plays and run with McCaffrey and all that. You know what I mean? That's strictly on the strength. That's the only way I play Madden. And I'm playing against the computer. I'm not going online. I'm not challenging a nigga. I'm not challenging no nigga in that shit. I don't play that shit competitively. You know what I'm saying? I'm a shooter. You feel me? I play Call of Duty on some competitive shit for sure. Now that shit, every game is a competition to me for sure. Even amongst my same team, I try to be top dog. You know what I mean? That's a fact. I try to at least place podium or be that number one spot. Most kills, most captures, whatever the fuck it is, I try to be on top of that shit. That's Call of Duty. But that's me. You know what I mean? I'm a Call of Duty player. I love Call of Duty. Been playing that shit 20 plus years. You feel me? But yeah, though, Snoop Dogg, top 2% of them 3 sports games. Madden 24, 25, and the college sports 25. Total of 1,300 out. You know what I mean? Elliot Wilson. Now I'm mad. I couldn't find Camron clowning this nigga. I couldn't find a clip of Camron clowning this nigga, yo. Cause he went in on him, I think on Monday's show. Went in on Elliot Wilson for this shit that he said. Like Elliot was hating, you feel me? He was, like I said when I introduced the topic, he was hating. He was hating on people like me and you out there, whoever else got a YouTube channel who is doing shit like this, keeping up with the news, whatever you doing every day, you know what I'm saying? Journalism shit, but you ain't ever took up journalism, no kind of certificate, nothing, or degree. He mad at you. He hating on you. He feel like you ain't the nigga. You never gonna be that guy. You know what I'm saying? But he don't have a problem when sports niggas go from sports and then going into the analysts and shit like that. That's cool. But he had a problem when artists and shit do it. You know what I'm saying? Rappers. So he was hating on specifically Camron and Mase. You know what I mean? Nigga said he watched they shit. It is what it is. Now, I fuck with it is what it is. I fuck with Camron. I fuck with Mase. I think that show's fucking dope. I think Camron bring a dope essence to it along with Mase. I think it's a dope partnership. I think they both bring dope shit to the table when they talk about topics and shit like that. So he was pretty much hating on him. You know what I mean? He went on Rory and Mal's show. You know what I'm saying? That's the 2 niggas. If you don't know who they are, 2 niggas used to be on Joe Budden podcast. You know what I'm saying? They was on Joe Budden podcast. There was the 2 side hosts of that shit. Well, really originally started off. If you watch Joe Budden now, nobody that was originally there ain't there. It was Joe Budden, Rory, and Mal at first. And some shit happened. Joe Budden got a big deal. Spotify had hella bread. Pretty much let them niggas go type shit. That's how we viewed it as the people. You know what I'm saying? So Rory and Mal went off and did their own thing though. And Elliot Wilson was on their show. Now, when he went on their show, he got to hating. You know what I'm saying? Check the shit out.
People that could do great interviewers are now becoming the media.
Yes. Everybody's media. Summer Walker's media. Camron's running around like he's Stephen A. Smith. That's what we're doing.
Why are you saying like he's Stephen A? Why he not running around like Cameron? That's what people be mad at you about when you say shit like that.
Which I think he should lean into. Be the old villain.
OD, that was hate.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I think people be mad at you.
Oh, it's hate.
Cam is running around like he's Stephen A. Smith. No,
why is this for a journalist? Because he has an opinion? Why?
But him and Mase have proved to have a good opinion that people care about.
He got Mase having a job and really like check because the bag is there.
But Elliot, you don't think that we all come from the culture of we all sit around in our neighborhoods in front of our buildings.
But you journalists.
But I'm just saying we all sit around in our groups with our friends and talk about
our opinions,
music. That's all these guys are doing right now.
But that's not fair. Is Shannon Sharp a journalist?
No, but that's the
or
easier
have
bridge.
Experience from it.
Comes the media. That's the easier Charles Barkley. That's easier transition.
So why is it easier for the athlete but not the artist?
It's not easy, but I don't like it because, like, you imagine, like, this is the shit I do well, and not everybody want to do it, and they get the celebrity off that shit.
You don't like it because you feel like they're not coming to the journalists to have this conversation.
I'm real with that,
which affects your bottom line.
The best I ever do is me with that. So then you want to be that off celebrity or what? So I could talk about that. I don't like that shit. And not be a hater.
Yeah.
It's reality.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't like it because you don't think they're good at it?
I know I'm better at it.
Okay.
It's me. It's my life.
Okay.
But Elliot, what
Imagine
will make
it.
you better at it? Because in this day and age, it's just not about getting the information right. It's about who's more entertaining. So who are you to say I'm better at this than them? When what
I'll prove it to you I'm better than you. Like, I'm the best. I'm more informed.
Are you better at telling a story? Are you better
100%.
at getting accurate
You're not
information?
better. Like, that shit cringeworthy. I watch that shit. It's not good.
This
It ain't popping.
I don't agree.
What's the Camron interview was like, yo, Camron really asked the questions. Like, what are you talking about? No.
But what interview did Cam take away from something of, let's say we're the hip hop ilk. Even if Mo and I aren't journalists, we're still in hip hop media. You are a hip hop journalist. What interview did Cam take away from us?
They have celebrity has access to different things that I may not have. And again, I do feel like they underperform.
See, I think I have to push
Every
back, I have to
time.
push back
No?
there because you have had 25 years of relationships with publicists, PR interviews.
30.
The three majors where Cam is a celebrity and has, relationships for him being in the game for 30 years. But you have direct relationships with the majors that the rest of the podcasting world never had. So you still do have that. I think we have to go back to the period at the end of the sentence of what the fans want. And with
you seen, he was hating. You feel me? He was hating. He was like an old uncle that was hating, that was still on the block, that was mad because the niggas that he hustled with on the block and was getting shot at and shit with, them niggas done grown up and they done motherfucking got good jobs and making hella money now and they riding by the nigga in Rolls Royces and Lambos and shit like that, and he's still sitting at his grandma's house on the porch. You feel me? And he mad. That's exactly what I got from him. You know what I mean? That's the type of hate that I got from that man when I was hearing him talk like that, just hating for nothing. You feel me? Then you got the nerve of you to say, oh, because I know I'm better at it than them. What, nigga? Come on, my nigga. It's more people I'm willing to bet. I put a poll out. I bet more people is aware of who Camron and Mace is than they know who Elliot Wilson is. That's a fact. I bet money on that for sure. For sure. Because we're not gonna know who you is, my nigga, unless you are really into the journalism shit and really into the hip-hop news type shit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know what I mean? If you're not like looking at Apple, you did some shit with Apple. If you're not really looking at Apple, you know what I'm saying? Or if you wasn't looking at interviews back in the day when you used to do it, I don't even know if you still do them when you did the interviews with the other black dude. You know what I'm saying? When y'all had that exclusive shit with Drake. You feel me? Maybe that shit made your head blow up or something because you had that exclusive shit with Drake and he wasn't doing shit with nobody else at the time. Like, you somebody, my nigga, but don't talk down on other people doing this shit, my nigga, just because you went to school and you some L7 boy and you got your went to motherfucking, you know what I mean, your colleges and shit, and you got your collar up and you perking your collar, and you know what I mean, who cares, my nigga? Don't ever talk down on somebody because you feel like you the up over that person when y'all in the same fucking field. Y'all both are on YouTube. Y'all both are getting money with the YouTube shit. Y'all both have deals and sponsorships from being on YouTube. You know, so yeah, man, you was tripping. So Camron had put this little shit out, a little AI skit of Pursuit of Happiness. Basically what he was saying and shit. Check the shit out. I couldn't find what Camron was really roasting him though, man. I'm mad I couldn't find a clip of that shit. Maybe it's too new. I don't know. Maybe they protect their content very well. I don't know. But yeah, this is what Camron had put out. Check the shit out.
You can't do something. Not even me. All right? You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
Yeah, so that's what Camron had put out, you know what I mean? Just put that little shit out, you know what I'm saying? The little skit, the little AI skit, he put his face on, you know what I'm saying, on Will Smith, and put Elliot Wilson's face on Jaden Smith's, you feel me? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just hating that shit. But let's go into what Camron had said though. Let me go to the report. Camron has said, just to give you some context, since I couldn't find the motherfucking clip, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I couldn't find the clip, but it just wasn't a clip of it. It just wasn't a clip of it. So, let me find it. Yeah, Elliot Wilson was saying shit like, you know what I'm saying, he running around trying to be a Stephen A.
You feel me? Y'all heard the clip though. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go over this shit. Y'all heard the clip. Y'all seen what he was saying. All that hating that shit coming out of his mouth. So Camron said, this year just started and we just chilling, minding our business, sipping champagne, and here come this Cuba Gooding Jr. looking motherfucker with his salty hating ass. You feel me? Hey yo, tagged him, Elliot Wilson. You washed. Nobody is checking for you. We the new source. Hashtag get used to it with a clown emoji. You a bona fide hater at his finest. Y'all swipe left. This high yellow ninja this high yellow ninja emoji sounded like the illest ninja emoji from Nebraska. Oh, so if y'all don't get that reference, and motherfucking, I'm gonna find the GIF and you gonna see it and you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. This is from Belly. And the nigga was like, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Yo, he was hating. It was a hate nigga with big thick ass bifocal glasses. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all see it though. I know it's. I know I'll find that. Y'all see that shit. You feel me? Hey, Elliot Wilson. Just in case you ain't get the memo with a clown emoji, here you go. We the new source. You can't do shit about it. We the culture. Hashtag. And you a sucker. Simple. Fuck out of here. And then they talk about how he posted the shit from Pursuit of Happiness. You know what I'm saying? And then Elliot Wilson seen that shit, right? He seen the shit. And then he was like, all right, y'all win. So then Camron, of course, fired back at that and was like, hey, y'all, now you want to wave the white flag. Nah, tagged him, Elliot Wilson. It's over when we say it's over. And we've been winning already and already won. We don't need you telling us shit. Now you want to repost our content. Fuck out of here. We need all our followers in this comment section ASAP because we ain't going for it. I fuck with Camron, man. I fuck with Camron. You feel me? Yeah, I fuck with Camron. So yeah, that's what they clap back at Elliot Wilson, just to give y'all some context since I couldn't find the fucking clips. But look him up on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I could have just recorded from my phone on YouTube, but sometimes when I do that and record the shit on YouTube from my phone, like recording my TV type shit and then posting that, they'll be copyrighting a nigga rather than I'm downloading the shit from TikTok, getting the clip and shit, you feel me? But yeah, it's out there. Just look it up though. It's pretty happening right now, you know what I mean? Everybody talking about it and shit. But yeah, though, that's all I got for today though. Episode 160. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for sharing. Tell somebody about it. Keep telling people about this shit. You feel me? Spread the word on it. Spread the word on it. You know what I mean? Somebody you meet, anybody you come across, tell them about Kons Podcast. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with it, make sure that somebody else fuck with it today. You feel me? But yeah. Thank y'all for watching though. You know what I'm saying? You could have been doing anything you wanted to do at this time, at this hour. It is motherfucking 3:16 on the West Coast on a motherfucking Thursday. You could have been doing anything you wanted to do at this time. Whatever time it is that you see this shit, it'll be later on tonight. So when you see it, if it popped up, you got that bell clicked and it popped up, you was like, oh, Kons Podcast episode whoop-de-whoop. Let me see what he talking about. And you clicked in, came in and fucked with this shit. You still watching to this point? Salute you. You feel me? Like you see my nigga scrolling up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. You feel me? Whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? Whether you a boy, girl, dog, a pet, a snake, a rabbit, you feel me? A pig, a pet motherfucking rat, you know what I'm saying? A pet spider, whoever the fuck it is, if you got eyes on Kons Podcast, salute to you. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you for watching though. Thank you for watching though. Clap it up. Yeah, enjoy this credit.
Wake me, don't you? hate me, don't you? You 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 hate me, don't you?